We switched to the no sales call model, and right now we sell everything, almost everything, 90% via chat with a simple Google Doc. In this video, I'm going to show you the Google Doc that sells 5 to 7K packages for my coaching business, so you can walk away with the Google Doc for yourself. But it's important for you to understand the foundation of selling via chat before you'll see the exact template, because the template, it's easy to copy it, but without understanding the behind the scenes, the foundation of it, you probably won't be able to succeed with selling via chat, because it's a little bit more complicated than selling with calls. Everyone is used to selling on calls, and everyone knows that if you DM him, you're gonna pitch the call, but we are not. We are social snipers. We save our time on sales calls so we can spend it with our coaching clients. And before I go into that, I have my notes prepared so I don't forget anything. I want to tell you a story. One day I'm finishing the sales call. I'm a little bit I'm hyped because the guy is like almost in, and I'm ready for a dinner with my girlfriend. I finished the call and she goes, "You're late." And I was like, I didn't know what time it was, but I look at my watch. This sales call took me almost an hour. And she asks, "Have you at least closed the guy?" And I was like, no, he was pretty serious, but no, I haven't. And it just clicked me right there. I've wasted almost an hour of my time trying to convince the prospect to become my client. I spent an hour with him even before he paid me a single dollar. And this is a complete waste. And then I looked at my calendar and I saw that 60% of my time, sometimes 80% of my time, goes to my prospects. I chase prospects, I jump on all of these sales calls, I try to convince them to work with me instead of paying attention to my current clients. And this was not the way I wanted it to be, so I decided to change it. And that's when we started switching to the no sales call model. And last 6 or 7 clients who joined my coaching program joined without a call, without me wasting my time. I literally have DMs, screenshot of DMs right there, people messaging me I'm in on a simple story and the Google Doc invite, and that's it. And guys, I could tell this is the most enjoyable thing you can do in this coaching world. Closing deals via chat with obviously an appointment setter or like whoever it is, it's the most enjoyable thing in the world, because you don't waste your time. That's the key. And you can spend this time building your business, building systems for your clients, actually paying attention to your clients, so your clients stay and pay for longer. And that's the goal. Without retaining clients, you can't grow. So our goal is to retain our clients, and for that you need your own time. Spend time with your clients is better than spending it with your prospects. So that's the first thing. That's why it's so important for you to transition to the no sales call model. But what do you need to be able to do that? Because you're obviously all on different levels, and I was thinking about the stage where you should transition. And I do believe that if you are below 10K per month, probably selling without calls is not your thing just yet. Go jump on a bunch of sales calls, because you're gonna get an experience, you're gonna talk to your potential clients, and you will see what messaging pillars resonate with them, click with them, so you can adjust your marketing, adjust your strategy, and create a better offer for them. So if you are below 10 grand a month, selling without sales calls is not for you. But if you are already 10, 15, 20K per month, you can get rid of all of your sales calls next month without losing in the amount of clients you close. And sometimes you can even close more, because it adds credibility. Coaches who sell via chat look more professional. It looks like you are just a higher level coach, because you're like, yeah, I'm not jumping on a call to convince you. I'm not going to convince you to work with me, and it feels like high level. So what do you need? Number one, a dialed offer. If you have an offer that is not selling on calls, it won't sell via chat. Getting clients via chat is actually a little bit more complicated, and a solid offer is a foundation of this strategy. If you don't have an offer, if you don't understand what the promised time frame, pricing, path, and reasons why, what are the things, if you don't understand them, you won't be able to close deals via chat. You want to know what's the promise of your offer, who is the ideal client for your offer, what unique mechanism you use to provide your clients with results, what's the time frame, what's the path, and what are the reasons why now, why should they act now. You should first work on these things before you create your Google Doc and before you go into selling without sales calls. Every sales call is structured around those things, and you need to cover those in your Google Doc to be able to sell it. Number two, a proven system that works. If you have testimonials, client results, at least 3, or you are your case study, then you can put it in a Google Doc. You know the path your clients need to go through, and you can show them the way. Coaches are most of the time people who are just showing people the way, either the way that they went through or their clients went through. Number 3 is a weekly pricing. Without weekly pricing, it's pretty hard to close deals via chat, because a deal happens when the potential client is hyped, is ready to join, he loves your system, he wants to be your client, and then price meets expectations. If the price meets expectations, he'll buy. And the weekly pricing is one of the best and most accessible ways to meet client expectations, because this coaching world is crazy. People charging 10, 15, 20 grand for whatever amount of months or weeks or whatever. But when you tell people that yours is built weekly, and there's a good way to position it, so you don't tell them that it's a subscription, you tell them that it's just built weekly, but it's still like a 16-week cycle or 6-month cycle or whatever, build weekly just so it's easier for them to pay. It meets expectations almost every single time, and that's how you close deals. So weekly pricing, consider weekly pricing. And here's the reframe, because I typically get that people are scared charging weekly because they think their clients will leave, but there's no way you make your clients stay if they want to leave. If they pay you in full and they want to leave, they will charge your card back. It's like, that's the reality of coaching world. If they want to leave, they will. So weekly pricing allows you to get rid of them faster and replace them with higher quality clients you want to work with. And the last thing you need is an audience building mechanism. For me, I use Instagram profile visit ads. Instagram profile visit ads is probably the best way to start getting high quality followers, meaning your ideal clients as your followers. And the funnel, the Social Sniper funnel, is structured in a way where you build a following of your ideal clients, and using auto funnels, you immediately funnel this traffic to your longer form content, YouTube or email newsletter. We use daily emails just because it's easier to create those than YouTube videos. So email newsletter that nurtures this audience, I call it an email sales accelerator, because we consistently, every single day, I'll sell something. I'll sell a workshop, I'll sell a core offer, a community, one-on-one inner circle, whatever it is, there is an offer every single day on my socials and on email. That's how I work. And this email sales accelerator will drive traffic to our core offers and to the Google Doc, and this is how we sell it. So these are the 4 components that you need to be able to sell via chat. And in the next like 1 or 2 minutes, I'll show you the Google Doc. Okay, so here it is, the fancy Google Doc that sold already 5 out of 8 spots in the first 3 or 4 days after we opened the Social Sniper community. This is a new community that I run, and this Google Doc already filled 5 out of 8 spots completely via chat. So how does it work? First, we give them a promise. So what is the ideal outcome of your offer? And we give it in this way. Then there is a path. As I told you in the beginning of this video, coaches are typically the people who provide other people with the path. So they show them the way. And as a coach, if you can show them a clear path to their goal, they're gonna work with you. That's inevitable. So if they want that goal, and if you are the guy who can show them the exact path, the way to that goal, they will work with you. So for me, your signature offer, this is step number 1. So with every single client, we jump on a call and we figure out their offer, unique positioning, a signature offer, so they can charge high ticket and still get clients quickly. Then we set up a funnel. So most of the time you're struggling with leads. So we fixed this issue during our first 2 weeks inside of the program. We set up Instagram ads, we set up email sales accelerator, just to make sure that you hit your first 20K months, you take an extra 20K home as soon as possible. And then we set up your iPad office, meaning you will be able to work anywhere in the world from any travels. You'll take your iPad, MacBook, whatever, and you'll be able to cash flow your new Sniper business to consistent extra 20K. So this is the path for my clients. This is what works. Then the timeline. It's important for them to understand when should they expect the results. So we tell them that in the first week we're gonna do this. We're gonna craft your signature offer, script your first Instagram ads, and create a long-term vision for your personal brand. So we have a cash flowing business and massive personal brand for life. In the next 20 weeks, you will have this access to me, community, templates, workshops, everything. So you have a predictable way of getting to 20K months at least. And lastly, at this stage, you are already making this 20K, so you can choose if you want to scale from there or just sit and enjoy the cash flowing business. So this is the path for my clients. Again, 3 killer stages. Then we talk about the investment right away, because by now people are sold on the outcome, because once they read this, they either close the doc or not. They are sold on the path, so they know that you can provide them with the plan, and they also sold on the way that they're gonna achieve it. So they have a step-by-step plan, 3-step plan for getting to their goal. So what's the investment? For this community, I made it extremely cheap and accessible to join. So it's $250 a week, and then 2 payments of $250 every week. Remember, I said weekly pricing almost always meets expectations. If people can't afford $250 a week, then probably they're not good clients at all, so you shouldn't accept them anyways. But $250 is easy to invest, but then it's also easy to provide your clients with results that will pay you off this price. So for me, clients join, and in the first couple of weeks they get 3, 4, 5 clients, and this will easily pay off their program. And I also include love it or leave it guarantee. So Social Snipers is an asset, not a liability, so people are free to leave whenever without guarantees, big promises or refunds, but they can leave whenever. So this price always meet expectations. Then I add some more bonuses. This is not necessary, but I love adding it, because for the first group of 8 people we include a blueprint one-on-one call with me. They also get all of our killer workshops and access to our private Slack community, and also a school library. Then I talk about the phases again, because it's important for your clients to understand that you know the path you're going to walk them through. So that's why I included like 3 times I talk about the path, and then just a simple call to action: how to join Social Snipers. DM me, on Instagram, I'll get you enrolled, and I'll welcome you to the community today. And that's it. That's all that works. Before you start copying this Google Doc, pay close attention, because if you just copy it, it won't work. Without your magic, without your expertise, your unique situation, your unique positioning, your messaging, it won't work. So do not copy. I'm fine if you're gonna copy it and just copy and paste it and try to sell your offer. It won't work. Maybe you'll get a couple of clients, but it's not sustainable. Instead, what I want you to do is to analyze the doc, my doc, the way I structured it, and try to think of a way to structure your own, with your magic, with your expertise, with your unique messaging and unique value proposition, with your promise, your path, and your pricing. I told you about this Google Doc and I showed it to you just because I want you to understand the logic behind it, not because I want you to copy it, because I know that it won't work this way. But again, feel free if you want, but just know that it's not sustainable. Add your own magic, create your own Google Doc, but you can use the lessons from this video to create a better version of it. And that's the goal. And by the way, if you want an in-depth 20-minute training on how I close deals via chat, 5K plus deals via chat with predictable Instagram ads, down below I have a link to my website socialsniper.io, and I have a video 20-minute training that explains everything step by step. So go check it out. It's free, available for you anytime. Go check it out.